Good morning. Well, new pack. Let me find somewhere suitable to do some filming and I'll show you what it is and what the features are. Right, here we have Brandit 100 litre, or I'm assuming 100 litres, that's what it's on there. It's very difficult to work out the actual size of a bag in reality. First off, it's not a review, only got it yesterday. I don't know that much about them, purely because I didn't go out to buy it. It was actually a gift from a friend, which was wonderful. I mean, what a lovely gesture. So you know who you are. Thank you very much, it's greatly appreciated. I do actually have the baby version of this pack. It's not a Brandit model, but it's a similar sort of design, and it's 60 or 65 litres. And it's a lovely bag for summer, but obviously when the temperature gets colder, it's not big enough. This will hold most things, I think. Normally, if I'm taking out a lot of kit, I use a British Army Bergen. And as much as that's a great tough bag, the only issue I really had with it, with the rocket side pouches, it's a very, very wide pack. And going through dense woodland, you do tend to get a bit hooked up and bounce off stuff. Where this one is, as you can see, the opposite sort of design. It's tall rather than wide. So it's going to be very interesting. Generally speaking, I do prefer a narrower, taller pack. Just to quickly go over, you know, the basics, as it were. The pack itself looks well made. I have had a look online. Brandit is a German company, but like most, I think they have their stuff made in the Far East. But the finish of it looks very good. The stitching looks good, and everything else. Decent buckles, decent zips. I think it's it's going to be good. It's going to be strong. 100 litres, obviously, or that is the claim. The lid has got two huge storage pockets, one here and one accessed from the back. Just to use a measurement that most people will understand, the can of beer theory, this top one, accessed from the front, is about 4 cans of beer wide, if you have them laying in there. So yeah, a nice big amount of storage. The one that you access from the rear is even larger. It's the same dimensions at the top, but it's deeper. You could get a lot of stuff in there. I'm thinking that maybe my waterproofs and that sort of thing, if I'm out in the winter, can go in the top there for like quick and easy access. And it does actually come with a rain cover, which is in that pocket, and it's sort of attached. I'll show you that in a minute when I spin the bag round. So yeah, the top is good. You've got your stretchy elastic on the front, which yeah, it can be handy. I'm not necessarily a fan of them, but it could be handy if you wanted something light. If you got hot, just wanted to stuff your jacket on the outside, yeah, you can use that. It's got extra loops for attaching stuff. It's got them on the sides as well. Quite why you'd need to take any more stuff than what you can get in here, I really don't know. It can hold a lot. All I've got in here at the moment is I've stuffed it with sleeping bags just to give it some shape. So I haven't got any massive weight in there, but just to fill it out. Zip at the bottom, sleeping bag compartment. It has got one of those drawstrings internally, so you can have this separate, or you can open the drawstring and use the full length of the bag as one compartment, which I prefer really. Nothing annoys me more than these bags that have pockets and things inside. Not only do they take up space, but they're never the right size and shape for what you want to put in there. And if you're stuffing a lot of gear in a bag, you're stuffing it down and getting hooked up on the pockets and all that. I hate it. I like just one big open space. Very generous side pockets. I mean, you'll get litre bottle in there, no problem at all. Probably get a cook set in there. That is that sort of size. Huge side pockets. Although they don't stick out much. which is great. And then on the outside of them, the netting pockets, which again are very stretchy. As you can see, I've got my folding chair in there, no problem at all. When I was walking in, I had my tripod in the other side, but obviously being used at the moment. Again, litre bottle at least in the sides there, without an issue. So that's the front. Let me just spin him round. Starting at the top, that's that big pocket. Rain cover, actually attached with a clip so you can't lose it, but equally so if you didn't want it you can just unclip it, whatever. But the amount that takes up, squished up, might as well just stay in there. That's not a problem, so that's very nice. It's always nice when you get a rain cover. Good sturdy grab handle. Got your load lifters for, you know, adjusting the pack to exactly how you want. Massive amount of adjustment for the shoulder harness for your back length. I've played around with it. I think it's in the right position for me now, because obviously you want this lumbar support bottom of your back, so the belt is sitting on your hips to take some of the weight. This is about the right sort of back length for me. As you see, I'm sort of in the middle-ish. I'm 6 foot tall, so looking at the extra you've got there, you'd probably, you know, 6'6", 6'8", easy. Equally so if you went down to the bottom one, you know, anyone 5'6", should be okay. So it'll fit most people with a bit of playing about. Chest strap, which can be handy. Don't always use them, but I've found with other bags, if I carry a lot of weight, sometimes you get the straps separating out a little bit, pinching onto the shoulders. Sometimes it's nice just to use the chest strap just to keep the straps in location. So it's there if you need it. And very generous hip belt there. And it's actually got a little pocket on the right hand side, which is always handy for little things that you want access to without taking your pack off. You know, just sweeties if you're doing a long walk, or maybe, you know, stick your car keys in it or something like that, so you don't get lost inside the big bag. So yeah, it's always handy to have a little pocket there. As I say, not a review. Just got it yesterday. This is the first time I've been out walking with it since I've got the adjustment about right, and I feel that it is about right. I won't know for certain until it's got a lot of weight in it. But it feels nice, feels comfortable. I'll be interested to use this probably at the weekend. I'm doing my German military kit type of camp at the weekend, and because the shelter is canvas, there's a lot of bulky stuff. Having a bag this size will be handy. For that sort of thing, I normally use my British Army Bergen, which I get on okay with, apart from the width is a bit much. It'd be interesting to see how this compares with the same weight. So yeah, that's just a quick look. The Brandit 100. I've got a funny feeling when I looked online they call it 100 Aviator or something like that. I'm sure you can look it up and Google it. Price, no idea. As I say, it was a gift, but I'm liking it so far. It'd be interesting to test him at the weekend. Thanks for watching.